Imagine you're the owner of a restaurant. How would you attract customers to dine in at your restaurant during the off-peak hours? This is where Offpeak.my comes in. Offpeak.my is an online platform that allows users to dine at a discounted rate at certain restaurants during off-peak hours. The following business question then arises. When does a restaurant have the most bookings? Which restaurants have the most bookings? Which group of people uses Offpeak.my? And when is the peak of off-peak? If we can discover the peak trend of everything, we can streamline and improve the business model with a top-down approach. To do that, we employed data mining using tools like RapidMiner. Data cleansing was performed to remove invalid outliers and to drill down the data. We deconstructed the data into 3 smaller clusters, namely, the first cluster is to analyze the group of people, the second cluster is to analyze the type of restaurants, and lastly, the third cluster is to analyze the peak hour of Offpeak.my. During this process, we discovered an interesting pattern. Firstly, most of the bookings made are for 2 packs, so we assume that couples or people who are dating uses it more. Secondly, people tend to patronize cafe, bistro and western restaurants more than the others. As you can see from the statistics, Western and cafe bistros stand out from the crowd, with a whopping 46% for western restaurants and 60% for cafe bistros. Now let's look at this bubble chart describing the number of bookings for various restaurants with respect to hourly time frame. Notice that there are 2 peak hours where most people book for dine-in, which is between 12 PM to 3 PM and 6 PM to 9 PM. After discovering the patterns, we fed the cleansed data to an algorithm to perform machine learning. The decision tree will then suggest potential restaurants that can be booked based on the behavior of the user, such as time, day, and number of people. Let's visualize the scenario. It's a nice day in the afternoon and you're going on a date with your girlfriend. Suddenly your girlfriend asks,
"What should we eat today?"
Now it can be a daunting question since you might have no idea what she really wants to eat. And asking her won't help much either. At this moment, Offpeak.my can be your savior. It will match the patterns and behavior where you have previously made a booking with the decision tree, and give you recommendations on which restaurant you might want to go. Next, how do restaurants profit from this? For restaurant owners, having targeted ads might grab their attention, as they might be finding a way to attract more customers to their restaurant. Even so, they might still be skeptical about Offpeak.my, and some may need proven facts and statistics to convince them. Now, Offpeak.my can use the statistics as a bargaining chip to convince them into joining Offpeak.my, especially for Western and cafe bistros restaurant owners. Ultimately, the idea is to improve the Offpeak.my company and restaurants by providing a platform for consistent financial growth. And like how we humans grow, we would like the number of users to grow in size too. And in the end, diversify the number of users that uses Offpeak.my. Thank you. Now, it should be noted that our idea is still a proof of concept at this point in time, but should the analytics be viable, the solution will benefit all Offpeak.my restaurant owners and users.